everyone, it's Krista and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're not new, hello again. So this is my channel. I love to do DIYs on a budget, Dollar Tree DIYs, thrift flips, farmhouse and rustic, wreaths, and seasonal decor. So if you like what you see here, you know what to do. Hit that red subscribe button. Also, leave me a comment. I love to hear what you guys think, and also give me a thumbs up. That helps my channel. You can also follow me over on Instagram, Pinterest, TikTok, and Facebook. And today is all about the 12 days of Christmas, and we are on day 12. Yay! Thrifted items we are doing. So the hosts are Rustic and Lace DIYs and Molly Cole Creations. Their links to their channels will be down below along with a playlist. More about that in a minute, but first let's get into DIY number one. So the first DIY, I got this dish, it looks like a planter. It looks like candy from the thrift store. And I'm using this little tag that you see there that I think I got from Walmart. And also a bunch of picks that are from, I think they're all from Hobby Lobby actually. And then some styrofoam. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take that little thing off the tag, the little hanger. And I'm going to put a little skewer on the back, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to be able to push it down in here. So first I'm going to put some glue down inside the planter, and then I'm going to put some of that styrofoam in there and a ton of hot glue to make sure that it doesn't move around. Then once I get that all nice in there, I'm going to take my picks and I'm going to start taking them apart. So I like to take mine apart because it's just easier to arrange, you know, the way you want to. So what I'm doing is I'm just using my wire cutter and I'm just cutting them down and taking pieces off and then putting them inside where I want them. These picks are really, really nice. They have like a candy striped candy cane in them and really frosted berries and greenery. So they're perfect to fill, because they're very good fillers for inside of, planters like this. So then I started putting other pieces in after I did that. See, that's how it looks so far. But then I'm going to start putting in these little candy picks. I love these. You can get them at Hobby Lobby, and they're not expensive. And right now everything's 50% off. So I really like how this arrangement came along. I can't believe I found this planner at the store, at the thrift store. It was Goodwill I went to, but my Goodwill usually has some pretty good stuff in there. I go in there like once a week just to check out and see what they have. And I found this, so I was so happy because I knew we were doing Thrifted for the last day of our 12 days of Christmas, so it was perfect. And then I put in my little tag that says Sweet Merry Christmas or something like that. I can't remember. And then I put this little candy on the top that I had in my stash to cover that little hole. Oh, a very sweet Christmas. There we go. Sorry, guys. So today is the 12 days of Christmas. These are thrifted items. So we've gotten them from thrift stores, and we're going to redo them and make them look good. These are the hosts. Again, I will have the links down below to their channels. Also, the playlist is down below. So make sure you go check everyone out. Now, DIY number two. This DIY, I found this cute basket star, and I'm going to use some truffle paint, some more styrofoam, and that burlap ribbon there from the Dollar Tree, and some picks. So the first thing I did is I painted this basket because I didn't want the gold. I wanted it to be a little more rustic. So I went in with the truffle paint by Waverly. It's a chalk paint, and I painted the whole thing. Then once that was done, I took the burlap ribbon that I had and I cut it down to size, and I'm just going to glue it down to the bottom portion of this when I stand it up. That's so that the styrofoam isn't, you don't see it. You only see it from the back. So I glued that down, and then I trimmed off the excess, of course. And then I took my styrofoam and I cut it down to size, and I put it on the bottom portion of the star. And I changed my mind with this. You'll see in a minute. I was just going to put florals on the bottom, and then something popped in my head. And I said, oh my God, it would look beautiful if I put in a manger. So that's what I'm going to do. So I filled the bottom up, and then I started pulling apart my picks like I always do. So I pulled this one pick apart, and I'm also going to use those long ones on the other pick that you see there, those long looking branches. I'm going to use that, and I'm going to use some acorns on that branch as well. So after I picked everything apart, this is where I changed my mind. So I took some green moss and from the Dollar Tree, and I put that down on the bottom. I just put a whole bunch of glue, and then I just kind of pushed it down and was really careful because I almost burned my fingers several times. So then I put my finger protector on, and then I just stuck it down in there. And then what I did is, after I got it all nice and full, I took the little manger set that you could get at the Dollar Tree, the 3D manger set. But you can use any manger set that you can find or have. And I painted it with the antique wax first. So I just painted the antique wax on it, front and back. And then I wiped it off the excess with a paper towel. So yeah, I thought this was a better idea, and I like that I changed my mind because this turns out so much better than the idea that I originally had. So see, when you're crafting, you can change your mind and things pop up in your head and you make it look better, and that's what I love about crafting. So I changed my own mind quite a bit when I craft. So then once I wiped all the excess off, I went around the edges with my plaster paint by Waverly with a little stencil brush just to kind of bring it out a little more. I didn't want it to blend in with the dark truffle color that's on the actual basket. So I just went over it, and then I did like a dry brush of the plaster paint over the antique wax. And I think it turned really, really good. It turned out really, really good. I like it, and I liked that I did a little dusting because it looks a little more vintage and brings a little more interest to the pieces, I think. So I run around the edges of all of those and then just dry brush them very lightly with the... Now, I know you could still find these at the Dollar Tree, though. I've seen them. They still have these, so hopefully you can find some, or find a little basket or a star of any kind that you could put a manger inside of. Would be really cool. So then what I did is I put a little glue on the bottom of the actual manger and put that in the back and glued it down into the styrofoam. And then I did that with Joseph and Mary, and then of course baby Jesus, and just stuck them down in there and made like a little scene inside the star. Look how cute that is already. So then I took the 3 wise men and I stuck them in the front of the star because I thought that was a perfect spot for them. So I just glued them down to the front, and there it is. Now you could stop there, but then I decided to stick some of these little branches that look like little branches anyways from this pick that I got from Hobby Lobby. And I just stuck them down in there behind the manger. Now I should have did this first before I stuck the manger in. So I took it out and then I just stuck them in. And then I just stuck it back in there and glued it back down. So then I had these picks from Dollar Tree that come in a bag, and I cut them down and I stuck them around the scenery. See? I stuck them behind Mary and Joseph, and then a couple in the front. I just cut them down to size. And then I took a couple of these acorns and stuck those down inside the manger setting. I just did 2 acorns on each side near Mary and Joseph. There they are. And then I stuck the little star that I had on the top. And I think this turned out so cute, you guys. I love it so much. So then I decided to take that pick that I took apart in the beginning that I was going to use originally, and I decorated the top. I made it really, really pretty on the top. So I just stuck a couple of these little branches on these little green picks on the top, not branches, sorry. And on each side of my star, and then I stuck this big piece on top next to that. So I made use of everything that I had. Still using the manger set and changing my mind, I still was able to use everything because I just stuck it up top. And I think that this just topped it off, you guys. It just made it so pretty. It looks like a wonderland with the little manger, and I stuck a couple acorns up there. And then I had these little frosted woodland like berries, and I stuck those on there as well. And all these picks came from Hobby Lobby. And there it is, you guys. You guys out there, let me know what you think. I love both of these. Let me know which one is your favorite down in the comments. And I want to thank you guys for watching. Whoever has been watching for the 12 days and sticking with us, thank you so much. We appreciate it. This was super fun. And make sure you go check everyone out. And I want to thank you guys for watching. And as always, remember, stay crafty. Bye.